Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to NFL Talks with your host, Nolan Roberts. Now, today we are going to be talking about or should I say, is Phillip Rivers going to be in the Hall of Fame? Now, obviously, if you watch the Shannon Skip talk that they had, Shannon thinks he is a Hall of Famer, and Skip does not. Now, here is why I think that Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. Now, in the 17 seasons that he played, he only started in 15 of those. Obviously, the first two behind Drew Brees before he went to New Orleans. Is 5th all-time in yards and 5th all-time in touchdowns, just passing Dan Marino in both of those categories this past season. With a 95 passer rating, a 65% completion percentage, and a 134 to 106 record. Started 240 consecutive games. He's played through injuries. He's played through everything. He's had 15 consecutive 3,000 or more yards, 12 with 4,000 or more, and 5 with 4,500 or more. That's a crazy stat to think about. And he is so consistent with his play, with also 15 consecutive 20-plus touchdowns and 15 consecutive with a 80 or more passer rating. 10 of those seasons having a 90 or higher, and 5 of those having 100 or higher, with 9 winning seasons. Just the one, little stat I want to bring up. His tenure from 2013 to 2020, which is 8 seasons, had 35,000 yards and 232 touchdowns. Now, if you put that into a per 16 game perspective, that's 4,400 yards a season and 29 touchdowns a season. That is just like across those 8 alone, and that's his recent 8. That's from age, 31 to 39? That is crazy. He's 39 years old, just now retiring with his last season with the Colts. And speaking of this season with the Colts, let's just talk about that real quick. He had 4,100 yards with a 24 to 11 touchdown interception ratio on what I think a run heavy team, and obviously their management was focused on defense, which is the main reason why they went to the playoffs. Sadly falling into the wild card round versus the Bills, 24 to 27, very close game. I think the Colts definitely could have won that, but Josh Allen is Josh Allen. He's been playing insane. Phillip Rivers getting the third career high in completion percentage with 68, and he's had 8 games with over 100 pass rating and 8 games with 270 or more passing yards. Had a 97 rating this season, and just he never was on like a stellar franchise team, what I'm saying? Like, he's never had like a dynasty that he's been in. Now, I think that if you would have switched him out with Big Ben, other QBs in this class like Big Ben or Eli Manning, I think he would have definitely outplayed them. Like, he would have definitely played better. With the team that they had. Obviously, they have rings and all, but rings are a team effort. Phillip Rivers is one of the players that definitely deserves a ring. He has more yards and touchdowns than both of those players, and he's also had 15 consecutive seasons with 60 or higher completion percentage. He holds almost every single franchise record, and he's one of the most consistent QBs of all time. Obviously with all those consistent stats that I've been mentioning. He is so competitive. He's like Tom Brady, but without all of the Super Bowls and the ring and all the winning that Tom Brady ensues. Phillip Rivers, 39 years old, on the sideline, still talking crap to the defense. Obviously, if you watch the Mic'd Up on YouTube, where it's just straight 30 minutes of Phillip Rivers trash talking. Pretty interesting. I definitely think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he also has more. He definitely had more in the tank in him. He was playing at definitely a serviceable level with the Colts. He definitely has, I think, 3 years left in him, personally. But, he thought it was time, so he just wanted to retire. I don't know if he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but you can definitely guarantee within the first 6 years of eligibility, he will be in the Hall of Fame because, imagine if he did have 2 rings. If he did have 2 rings, it'd be first ballot, no matter what. But for the numbers that he put up and the teams that he played against, especially in the AFC, in the 2000s when, you have Manning and Brady and Big Ben, 3 QBs that made up, the majority of the Super Bowl wins in the past 2 decades. What? That's insane. Never got the chance that he deserves to win one, but stuff happens. That's all you really can say about it. Phillip Rivers. And, he obviously would have put much better numbers if Drew Brees wasn't, starting over him the first 2 seasons. He definitely could have broken the 70,000 mark, one of 4 QBs to do that. So that's just crazy to think about. So those are just some reasons why I think Phillip Rivers is a future Hall of Famer. Now, another point I want to bring up, not related to Phillip Rivers. Last video, I just want to say thank you guys for the support recently. I'm pretty sure we just hit 20 subscribers at during the making of this video. In the last video, we got a career high in views, got a career high in likes. So I just want to thank you all for that. Thanks for showing the support. If you have any ideas on what type of videos I should do, let me know down below. Now these videos, I feel like they're getting shorter and shorter, but I just, I get the words out so fast that it's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a time manager. But yes, thank you guys for the support. Now, I have some ideas for the next type of videos, but if you have an idea of what I should do, let me know down below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are new, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. Don't know if it's going to be now, or when he's first eligible, or later, but he definitely is a Hall of Famer. Skip Bayless is on some if he thinks he's not. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the NFL Talk Show with your host, Nolan Roberts, and thanks for watching.